for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens, Coach Woody, and Cody. It's been a tough stretch here for Lady Tigers. They've dropped their last 6, but you've been playing some very good competition, and with this young team, very hard to try and get on top of these more experienced teams, isn't it?
Yeah, we've the last 2 games for sure. We played Thayer and Liberty, who are the best 2 conference schools that we have right now. They're Thayer is ranked, I think, 4th in their class, and Liberty has beat some pretty good teams as well. So,
and being that these are SCA foes, and you get to see them every year, you know them pretty good, and you watch these girls when they're freshmen and sophomores, and you can see the development. And you pretty well have an idea what that team's going to feature the next year, don't you?
Yeah, and unfortunately for us, Thayer has only got 1 senior for them right now, so they're going to be good for years to come. So.
Yeah, they just seem to pull them out of the woodwork somehow. I don't know, but a very, very deep team as well. And when you get that kind of talent that Thayer Bobcats have, and in Mountain View Liberty Lady Eagles as well, when they can substitute players in, Coach, and there's no reduction in talent, that makes it even tougher, doesn't it?
Yeah, when the team is that deep, it doesn't help us much trying to wear them out or anything like that. So.
Not a luxury the Salem Tigers have because of your youth. You're trying to get girls off the bench and give them some playing time, which is going to help you in the future. It's just this year that they're still learning, aren't they?
Yeah, with playing young team, in any sport or anything like that, you're going to have your ups and downs, and when you're playing the youth, and we're learning by trial still, so we're going to go up and down each game. We might have some highs and we might have some lows, so just got to ride that roller coaster.
Well, tonight you take on the Cuba Lady Wildcats, and Cuba's having a pretty good year this year, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, they are. I think they're sitting at 14-8 or 15-8 or something like that. They bring some pretty big experience. They got some big girls that came back that are really experienced, and then added some depth to the guard front too. So it'll be a big challenge.
And it really doesn't just get any easier because right now you're going down the stretch toward districts. You want the team to play the best that they can, but when you're playing these very, very good teams that are disciplined and they know how to play, it kind of takes a little bit of the wind out of the sail as the game goes on, doesn't it, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, we just we've been focusing on us and like what we can control. Mm-hmm. A lot of the things we can control, we have not been controlling very well, so we've been working on getting better towards just controlling the things we control and doing it at the best of our abilities.
Well, one game at a time, right, Coach? If we get ready for district play. But tonight, good luck against the Lady Wildcats of Cuba. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball. It's next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include United Country, Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more. On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Welcome to this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Uni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town & Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball.
Welcome to Salem High School Gymnasium for Lady Tiger basketball. Tonight it's the Lady Wildcats taking on the Salem Lady Tigers. Non-conference game, but this is kind of a preview to what districts could look like. And earlier tonight, the JV lost to Cuba by a final score of 45-7. And again, Salem Lady Tigers kind of lost 6 in a row, still trying to find their groove. The Lady Cuba Wildcats have had a good year. They're 14-8 going into this contest, at least as the record that Misha had for them. They will be in the black and gold uniforms, and the Salem Tigers will be in their home whites, trimmed in the Carolina blue and the paisley. Right now, the starting lineups for your Salem Lady Tigers being brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Streeter is your agent at 729-4941. And now your starters for the Salem Lady Tigers.
Faith Kaminsky, senior. Emily Strange, senior. Addison Fulton, sophomore. Taylor Fulton, sophomore. Abby Terrell, freshman.
They're going to be introduced here in just a moment for the Cuba Wildcats. Their starters will include Morgan Pilkington, Haley Shockley, also Jalen Hafford, and Tyra Hafford. And that is for the Lady Wildcats. Also, I think I left one out. Courtney Karen, also a starter for Cuba. So the Tigers and the Wildcats. And again, this is just kind of preliminary for seedings in districts. Always good to play your best games and get that win and maybe move up in the seedings. Right now, Tigers second to last in their district. So they need all the wins that they can get going into district play. And a good time to get started is tonight against the Wildcats of Cuba. Hope you're going to enjoy the game on KSMO Media. My name is Stan Stevens. Appreciate you being along. We'll be right back here again tomorrow night when the boys take on the Thayer Bobcats. That's going to be a big challenge for our boys. They are coming in and one of the top-ranked teams in Class 1. So they are really very, very good. Starters brought to you again by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader at 1414 West Scenic Rose Boulevard, right here in Salem. We always like to thank our great sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you Tiger athletics and activities. And that includes United Country Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Well, thank Babette and the entire staff of United Country Salem Realty. We're doing a tremendous job. That's your friends, Babette Wells, broker owner at United Country Salem Realty, 605 South Main, 729-3148. Strange against Tyra Haver. We get ready to tip this one off and get started. And we're ready to go. And the tip, Haffer gets it back to Jalen Haffer. Jalen Haffer handing that ball off to Shockley, going back to Jalen baseline. Has that shot partially blocked there by Emily Strange and brought down by Faith Kaminsky. Salem in the white uniforms. Again, that kind of paisley blue on the short and the navy blue numbers and Carolina blue trim. Pass is intercepted there underneath the basket by Pilkington. First turnover for Salem. Back comes the Wildcats. Pass left side to Haffer. Jalen Haffer getting it across to Karen on top. It goes now to Shockley. Go underneath. The ball tipped, intended for Courtney Karen. Tipped out of bounds by Faith Kaminsky. Just underway. No score in this one. Karen trying to get it in. Does. Gets it inside to Shockley. A long three is up and off the iron. It goes no good. Tip comes down the hand of Taylor Fulton. Fulton giving it off to Strange. Salem back the other way on offense. Half-court defense by Cuba. As Terrell brings it up and throws it in the corner to Fulton. Throws it underneath the basket. Waiting for it. There's Kaminsky. Puts it up and in. Not sure that was the intended recipient of that pass, but it worked out perfectly for the Lady Tigers. Back the other way, here's Karen going down low to Haffer. All alone, but losing control of the ball underneath. And tying it up was Kaminsky. She got tied up with Morgan Pilkington. And the possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. 2-0, 6:48 to go first quarter. Press right now by Cuba to get into Terrell. Terrell up the right wing. Stops, goes down the baseline. Terrell guarded there by Haffer. All the way in the corner, flips it out to Kaminsky. On top to Strange. Emily, a long three. It's short. And taken there by Fulton, trying to get it down. Intended for Taylor Fulton. And it was taken there by Cuba. Second turnover for Salem. The other way, Shockley. Right side pass to Karen. Karen goes in the corner. Waiting for it there is Pilkington. Go on the perimeter. Right now, pass all the way across to Jalen Haffer. All the way, putting in a shot up and missing that one was Karen. Brought down and controlled by Addison Fulton. She gives it back to Kaminsky. 2 minutes in, 2-0 Salem Tigers. Terrell goes right side to Strange. Strange down low to Fulton underneath the basket. Is fighting for the ball, and they'll tie it up. Possession arrow will favor Cuba as Morgan Pilkington tied up Addison Fulton. Turnover number 3 for the Salem Tigers. Quick pass down the middle of the floor to Haley Shockley in the offensive zone. Shockley in front of the Tiger bench starts driving in, trying to flip it back, and almost stolen away by Strange. Get underneath, a little walk there by Haffer. Will turn the ball back over. Tyra Haffer tried to take it to the hole, but walked instead as Strange gets it in to Fulton. Taylor, watch closely, getting it over to Abby Terrell. Terrell with center court, throws it intended for the Tiger player, but intercepted, not taken right back by Taylor Fulton. And her pass tipped out of bounds on the play by Courtney Karen. Three steals for Cuba early on in this game, but they've not scored off any of them. Here's Terrell getting in trouble, flipping it back to Strange. Strange back to Terrell down the right wing. Guarded by Haffer, goes down low, had that ball stolen away. And back comes Cuba, quickly in the offensive zone. Moving from right to left, pass goes down in the corner to Pilkington. They go up, and that shot by Haffer misses, goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Addison Fulton. .502 to go in the first quarter, still 2-0 Salem Tigers. The inbound comes in to Pilkington, trying to go underneath the basket. It'll go off the foot, the Salem Tiger player, I believe. It stays with Cuba under the basket. Karen to inbound it. Inbounds quickly, shot up and good to tie the game by Morgan Pilkington, one of their 3 seniors. Abby Terrell the other way. Terrell trying to drive down the right side, right in front of the Cuba bench, all the way down, trying to force that ball to Taylor Fulton, but it goes off of Cuba, out of bounds. It belongs to Salem Tigers. That one off the hand, a foot of Jalen Haffer went off of the hand of Fulton, on off her foot, and the Tigers will take over on the turnover. The inbound comes to Strange. 2-2 our score. Now Kaminsky's 8-footer, no good. Brought down and controlled by Tyra Haffer. Haffer gives it off to Shockley, and Haley Shockley in the offensive zone. Shockley flips it in the corner, intended there for Jalen Haffer, but the ball is tipped out of bounds. Inbounded to Shockley with 4:25 to go. We're tied 2-2. Shockley between the circles, right side pass to Karen. Inside it goes to Haffer, and she is fouled on her drive to the basket. That's Jalen Haffer, who'll go to the line to shoot 2. First foul of the game will belong to Salem Tigers. That'll be on Faith Kaminsky. And Jalen Haffer will shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. .418 to go, first quarter, 3-2 the score. Next one by Haffer, and this one is also good. Here's Terrell trying to break a mini press by Cuba, getting off to Strange. Strange to the timeline, goes out of bounds on a foul by Tyra Haffer. Emily was heading out of bounds anyway. I think she was running out of room, and then Haffer gave her just a little shove and finished the job. Pass goes into Strange. Strange in front of the Cuba bench, goes back to Terrell. A long 3, it's off the iron, no good. Fought for by Fulton, brought down, and a foul's going to be called underneath the basket, I believe, on Morgan Pilkington. Or it could be on Jalen Haffer. Thought it might be on Pilkington, who was tied up with the ball, but it was on Haffer for the reach in. The inbound, they try and get it to Strange, kicks it outside. Fulton a shot, no good. And brought down and controlled by Cuba. All the way down, the pass comes across to Courtney Karen. She misses the shot, and Terrell trying to get the rebound. Can't, still loose on the floor. It'll be tied up. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Terrell all but had that ball, couldn't control it, and Haffer tied her up. The Salem Tigers will take over the possession. Getting it into Taylor Fulton. 3:42 to go. This is the first quarter. Now to Terrell. Long pass intended for Kaminsky. Stolen away and then stolen right back by the Salem Tigers. Here's Fulton. Down to Addison Fulton on the baseline. Has that ball knocked out of her hand, and she reaches for it and knocks it out of bounds. Salem with a couple of steals, but they turn the ball right back over. A little token pressure by Salem in the forecourt. Karen gets it down quickly to Shockley. Shockley almost walked with it, keeps it between the circles, moves it right side to Jalen Haffer. Haffer on top and tied up, and a timeout called by Coach Chet Mullally. 4-2, Cuba on top. Timeout brought to you as a courtesy of American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. You know there's discounts for being a good driver, senior, or even bundling? Call Jonah, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
And we always like to thank our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball, like Melvin Motors and more at 120 Route W, 338-2917. Proud support of your Salem Tigers. Trying to bank that one in was Karen, but then Faith Kaminsky will pick up her second foul as she blocked Morgan Pilkington on the rebound. But Pilkington will go to the line to shoot 2. And Faith will have 2 fouls. Morgan with the only basket in the game for Cuba. And the free throw is good. She had to tie her shoe. did Pilkington. Next free throw on its way, and it is no good. Brought down by Taylor Fulton. Taylor in the corner getting tied up, needs some help, trying to get it across, and a timeout called by Coach Cody Woody. A timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Wherever you need to take some time out to review your assets, do so to make sure you've got enough coverage. Call Jonas 795165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
5-2 our score. Cuba on top. Not much scoring in this one in the first half of this first quarter. 3 minutes are left. Emily Strange to inbound it. Cuba with some token pressure in the forecourt. They get it in to Raven Gillum. Back to Strange. Gillum just checked in on that timeout. Pass intended for Fulton, stolen away by Cuba. Here they come back the other way. Haffer misses the shot, brought down underneath by Tyra Haffer as Jalen missed a shot. It goes out on top. Waiting for it there is Shockley. Back to Karen. Karen trying to drive in. Down to Haffer. Now to Pilkington. Pilkington's short jumper is no good. Haffer with a rebound. It won't go. Tipped and a foul called underneath, I believe, on Tyra Haffer. That would be her second. Couple of rebounds underneath the basket, but they could not score, and Haffer gets her second foul, Tyra does, and she's going to check out. Coming in the ball game will be Emma Harris. As I mentioned, 3 seniors, 1 junior on this varsity team. So another young team just like Salem is. Terrell brings it down, gets trapped at center court, fires it back to Strange, goes in the corner. Waiting for it there is Gillum. Back to Strange, and a 3-second violation called on Salem. Inbound. Comes to Pilkington, now to Harris. Harris on the right wing, trying to go right in the middle of the floor, does to Haffer. Kicks it outside to Pilkington. Pilkington running jumper, blocked there by Strange. Ball comes loose on the floor, ball still loose. Put up and missing that shot was Harris. Brought down and controlled by Gillum. And then a foul's going to be called on Cuba. As Salem started moving the ball up the floor. Morgan Pilkington with her first foul. 14 fouls on Cuba. Salem with just 2 here. Salem down by 3, 5-2. Very low scoring game. Lots of turnovers by both teams and missed opportunities. Here's Fulton, goes in the corner, Strange. Down low, Addison Fulton's jumper too short. Brought down by Pilkington, then Addison will follow it up with a foul. Addison was off balance when she took the shot, missed it. Pilkington brought it down and then was fouled from behind. Salem with token pressure in the forecourt. 1:42 to go first quarter. 5-2 game. Inbound comes to Jalen Haffer. Haffer going back to Karen, back to Haffer down the right wing. Haffer trying to dance to the middle of the floor. Does off the glass and in. Jalen Haffer going coast to coast. 7-2 our score. Abby Terrell will walk it up to the timeline. Half-court defense by the Wildcats. 2-3 zone. Comes to Strange. In the corner goes to Fulton. Taylor on that perimeter. Trying to fire it all the way back door to Terrell. Her shot no good. Tip comes to Taylor. Fulton won't go. And goes out of bounds and grabbed there by Cuba. I believe that was Jalen Haffer that touched it as it went out of bounds. 1:09 to go, first quarter, 7-2 Cuba. Taylor Fulton trying to get into Addison, does. She puts it up, count the basket, she draws the foul. And it'll be the 5th team foul on Cuba as well. The basket is good. And the foul is on Jalen Haffer. She'll check out. Fulton has the free throw coming, the first of the night for the Salem Tigers. It's no good, off to the side and brought down by Pilkington. And with the ball stolen away by Strange. Strange takes it down, trying to bank it in, and she'll draw the foul on Maya Garbo. Garbo just checked in the game for Haffer. And going to line will be Emily Strange. Another steal over the Lady Tigers. 6 turnover by Cuba. 7-4 our score. Emily's free throw short. 1:06 to go first quarter. 7-4 our score. Strange with another free throw, and this one is good. 2-point ball game with 1:05 to go. Quickly the other way to go down the floor to Karen. Karen in front of the Tiger bench. Courtney Karen between the circles now. Moves to her right. Goes in the corner to Pilkington, and she walks to the ball. Pilkington took off without putting that ball on the floor. See this a lot. Seeing it a lot this year in high school basketball. Salem will walk it up. Half-court defense by Cuba. 2-3 zone again. Bring it down in the corner. There's Gillum. Gillum goes out on top to Taylor Fulton with 45 seconds. Taylor goes left side to Terrell. Quick three-pointer. It's off the rim. No good. Tipped up, battle for by Taylor Fulton. I should say Addison Fulton, getting it to Taylor. And then jump ball will ensue, and that ball will be turned over to Cuba as it got tied up in Taylor Fulton's hands. (7-5) our score with 32 seconds to go first quarter. The inbound comes back to Haley Shockley. Shockley down to Karen, to Pilkington. Almost walked again. Here's Shockley with it. Right wing goes down low. Getting it there's Harris, goes out on top to Courtney, and Carroll banks it, but it does not go in. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to the Salem Tigers with 14 seconds left. Both teams let it go. I couldn't have told you who had it last. That ball got tipped by a couple of hands up there. They say Salem ball. Terrell getting it to Fulton. Down to 9 seconds left. Addison Fulton in the corner. Gillum a three. It's too hard. Brought down the backside and controlled there by Karen, but that's going to do it. Time has run out. We've played one quarter. It's Cuba 7, Salem 5. Back in a minute. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gym. Hotspot tanning and tuxedo. Place to go for looking good and looking even better. Check it out at Hotspot Tanning and Tuxedo at 1114 South Main. That's in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Or call 729-8699. A proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Salem trails it by 2 going into the second quarter. 7-5, very low scoring. First half, second quarter start, brought to you by Willie Strader Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop by and let Willie help you with your insurance questions at 1414 West Scenic Rules Boulevard. Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. Inbound comes to Strange, trying to bank it in. It won't go. Brought down by Jalen Haffer. Back the other way. Jalen to Tyra. She walks to the ball. Tyra Haver on that pass from her sister. Walked with it right down the middle of the floor. She had clear sailing to the basket, but carried it one extra step. Here's Terrell for the Salem Tigers. Goes into Strange. Outside it goes to Gillum for a three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Strange with the rebound. Back to Gillum. Back to Strange in the paint. Taking it down from 7. The jumper trickles in. We're tied. Give it the other way. Here's Shockley with it. Quickly down to Haffer. Outside it goes to Karen. Back all the way across the floor to Haffer, to Jalen Haffer. Now Tyra back to Carroll. Quick long 2 is up and good. Karen with a 2, just had her foot on the line. 9-7. Wildcats with the lead. Pass right side, tipped and goes out of bounds off the hands of Tyra Haffer. Intended out there for Gillum. Ball was in the air a long time, and Tyra tried to time it. Got her hand on it, deflected it into the Cuba bench. Inbound comes to Terrell. Now back to Taylor, Fulton to Strange. Back to Abby, who can't get that shot off. Ball hit like a rock off the backboard and shot out to Karen, who has that rebound. Up the middle of the floor. Karen over the timeline, right side pass to Haley Shockley. Down low, it goes to Pilkington. Back out to Carroll. Running jumper will not go. And a foul called on Salem, and she'll shoot 2. So the foul is going to be called on Abby Terrell. Courtney Carroll, or Karen, to shoot 2. She's got a couple of points in this game and hits the free throw. Lead now 3 for Cuba. We're in the second quarter. 6:31 to go in this half. Very low scoring game. Courtney Karen, the next one is good. Now Cuba right now 5 of 6 in the stripe. Salem 1 of 3. Terrell brings it down. Left side pass to Taylor Fulton. Inside intended for Strange, who gets knocked down. Ball stolen away by the Wildcats. Here they come. Pass underneath the Haffer. She lays it up and in. Jalen Haffer makes it 13-7 after the turnover by the Lady Tigers. All the way down is Terrell trying to flip it out. Another steal there by Cuba. This is where Salem starts really getting in trouble. Haffer all the way down, kicks outside to Karen. Karen driving inside, down low to Haffer, misses that shot, got her own rebound, and is then fouled. This is Tyra Haffer, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Taylor Fulton will get the foul. So Cuba picking up the pace here in the second quarter. Starting to get in the lane to the Salem Tigers as Tyra Haffer hits the free throw. Allie Walters will come in for Abby Terrell. Haffer with another free throw. It's on its way, and it is also good. 4 for 4 here in the second quarter are the Lady Wildcats. They now have an 8-point lead. Went from a 2-point lead at the end of one quarter. Now it's an 8-point lead. The ball goes to Taylor Fulton. Now in the corner, Walters. Walters trying to get it to Strange. Emily on the perimeter. Top of the key, stops. Goes back to Taylor Fulton for a 3. It's way offline. Ball hits Cuba in the foot off Pilkington and goes out of bounds. Taylor going for that 3-pointer was off by about a foot or so. Hit the bottom of the backboard and then went off Pilkington. Out of bounds. Inbound comes to Walters. The jumper's offline. Brought down and controlled by Tyra Haffer. Back comes the Wildcats. Shockley getting it down to Karen. Back to Shockley. All the way across it goes to Jalen Haffer. That shot no good. Put back up and no, it would not fall by Pilkington. She thought it was going to go down, and so did I, but it rolled right back out. Pass from Taylor Fulton all the way down quickly to Walters, and that is going to get turned over. Nope. Yep, it is. On the possession arrow, it will get turned over to Cuba. As Walters got tied up with exactly 5 minutes to go in the half. 15-7 our score. Pass across to Jalen Heffer. To Tyra underneath the Pilkington. Missed that layup. Tries it again and scores. She's got 6 rebounds in this game. And she has a total of 5 points. Fulton over to Strange. 17-7 to score. Gillum goes in the corner to Walters. Walters trying to get down to Addison Fulton. That ball swiped away there by Courtney Karen. She gives it off to Pilkington. And back comes Cuba again. Here's Shockley, middle of the floor, left side corner, Pilkington. Pilkington out on top to Jalen Heffer. Back down low to Tyra. Walked with it, but no call. And she's able to bank it home. Suddenly the lead is 12 for the Lady Wildcats after 3 straight turnovers by the Lady Tigers in the offensive zone. Addison Fulton comes down and kicks the ball off her foot out of bounds, trying to go dribbling down to the low post. Taylor Fulton checks out and Faith Kaminsky back in. Get some substitutions in here. Shockley brings it down. Shockley handed the ball up to Leah Schmidt. Schmidt walked with the ball. Leah, just a freshman. Harris also checked back in the game for Cuba. Gillum brings it down off to Strange. Strange, top of the key, starts to try to make her drive. Ball knocked out of her hands by Leah Schmidt. It'll belong to Salem Tigers on the sideline. Taylor Fulton, I should say Addison Fulton. Taylor checked out, getting it to Kaminsky in the corner. Kaminsky down low to Strange. Out on top, Walters. The jumper, it's off the front of the rim, no good. Strange with a rebound down low to Addison Fulton. She scores. Good job by the Tigers there. 19-9 to score. Shockley in the middle of the floor, kicks it left side. Waiting for it there is Pilkington. Back to Shockley, down low to Haffer. Shot is up and good. Tyra Haffer now has 6. 3:05 to go in the first half. 21-9 Cuba, and a timeout called by Coach Woody. Timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. Jonah Shaver, your local agent. You know credit ratings affect your insurance. They really do. Call Jonah, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Well, obviously a milestone for Tyra Haffer as they stop play to award her with some award. We don't know. We were not privy to that information, but they did have a timeout in her honor so she could be saluted. Right now, Salem with the ball, loses it, turns it over. Here comes the Wildcats. Pass goes in the corner to Haffer, trying to drive in, walks with the ball. Are they going to call a foul? I think you're going to call a foul on Salem, but she walked with the ball, and it'll be on Allie Walters. Salem's third foul. 21-9, Cuba on top. Haley Shockley to inbound. They will flip it back to Emma Harris. Back to Shockley beyond 3. Down low, intended for Haffer. She gets it, no good. Try it again, and this time she's fouled, I believe, by Addison Fulton or Emily Strange. I think it's going to be Emily on this foul. And it is. We'd always like to thank our great sponsor for making it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball like on the spot glass, 247-3608. When you've got an issue with your glass, get it fixed on the spot glass, 247-3608. Haffer hits her first free throw, has another one coming. And this one is short. Comes down the hands of Faith Kaminsky. Kaminsky had 2 fouls in that first quarter. Had to step out now to pass down to Gillum. Goes off of Leah Schmidt out of bounds. It belonged to Salem Tigers on the pass intended for Walters. Tyra Haffer checks out with a nice round of applause for her. I'm not sure what that milestone was, 1,000, 1,500, something like that, probably in points. We salute her as well. Here's Kaminsky, kicks it outside to Addison Fulton, the jumper off the iron, brought down and controlled by Emma Harris, who walks to the ball. Harris brings down the rebound and promptly walks with it. Salem with 15 turnovers, Cuba with 10. And another timeout called by Coach Woody. The other timeout was not credited to Salem when they did award Tyra Haffer her plaque. And timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Make sure you take time out and update the beneficiary on your life insurance. Call Jonah 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Want to thank our friends at Ozark Overhead Doors. They and the gang down there do a tremendous job. They bring you our score bug on the bottom of our video stream. And again, we want to thank Ozark Overhead Door, proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. 2:32 to go in the half. Allie Walters trying to get in, does to Fulton. Addison goes inside to Kaminsky. Kaminsky can't get it to go. Can't get the rebound as well. Brought down by Harris. Back the other way. It's Courtney Karen. Right side pass, waiting for it there. Is Shockley down low, all the way across the floor to Harris for the three-pointer, trying to bank it in. It will not go. Attempts on right down in the hands of Schmidt, but she can't get it, and fought for by Strange. Schmidt got to put the shot up, couldn't bring it down, and Strange does, and a foul called underneath the basket on Cuba. And it's going to be on Leah Schmidt. 2:05 to go. We are in the second quarter. 22-9 Cuba with the lead. As Strange will bring it down. Right side pass to Gillum. Underneath it goes to Addison Fulton. Takes it right to the basket and scores and draws the foul. She's got 6 and she'll shoot the free throw. Salem 1 of 3 from the stripe. And Morgan Pilkington is the one guilty of the infraction. Addison Fulton's free throw will not go, and then a foul is going to be called on Faith Kaminsky for going over the back. And that'll be her third. Trying to get that rebound, would not relent, and gets caught for the foul. 22-11 our score, 1:52 to go in the half. And Faith will sit down again, and Taylor Fulton comes back in. And that is the 5th team foul. So Pilkington will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:52 to go. Still not real crazy about the new high school rule with 5 team fouls per quarter. And you start shooting bonus, but that's the way it is. So Pilkington will shoot 2 free throws, and the first one is good. She's now 2 of 3 for the stripe, has another one coming. And this one is also good. They are a very good free throw shooting team. They are 7 of 8 in this second quarter. They lead it 24-11 to the Lady Wildcats. Here's Strange. Stops, goes right side to Gillum. Gillum can't drive in, goes back to Emily Strange. Getting away from Harris, goes back to Taylor Fulton, back to Gillum. Gillum in front of the Cuba bench, down low to Addison Fulton. And a push called underneath the basket. I think a push off on Addison Fulton. Be an offensive foul. 1:31 to go in the half, 24-11, Lady Cats. Inbound comes to Shockley. Shockley, long pass to Harris, all the way across the floor to Karen. Back to Shockley, back to Harris for a three. It's short wedges. Comes down the hands of Emily Strange. Strange trying to dance away from Harris. Stops, pulls up, now across the timeline, across to Taylor Fulton, who then walks with the ball. 1:08 to go in the half, 24-11. Ball comes down to Pilkington. Pilkington in the offensive zone, trying to fire it through. The Tigers get the steal, and they bring it back. Fulton stops, almost walks with it again. She slipped down to Strange. Between the circles, Emily in the left corner to Walters. Walters back to Emily Strange. Outside it goes to Gillum for the three off the iron. No good. Ball tipped, comes down in the hands of Karen. Courtney Karen the other way. Into the offensive zone. Flips to the left side to Shockley. Underneath it goes to Pilkington, and Pilkington walks with the ball. Went up, came down, went back up. Can't do that. 33 seconds to go. Also want to thank our friends at Hubs Tire Center for the great instant replays you get from KSMO Media. We thank Hubs for their support of our instant replay on KSMO Media on the video streams. Thank you, Derek and the gang at Hubs Tire Center. 22 seconds left in the half. The three from the corner by Fulton. No good, and brought down by Shockley. Shockley the other way. Off to Harris. Down to 11 seconds left. Across to Karen. Now back in the middle, Shockley from the three-point line. Trying to bank it in. It will not go. Ball loose on the floor. Taken there by Taylor Fulton. Across to Walters. And we have going to half. 24 for Cuba and 11 for the Salem Tigers. We'll come back in 3 minutes with our halftime show. That halftime show, by the way, brought to you by Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon at 4th and Highway 19, bringing you our halftime show. We'll be back in 3 minutes. It is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything. To appliances, quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
And we're getting ready for halftime, brought to you by our friends at Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Check out their new location at the heart of downtown Salem at the corner of 19 and 4th Street. They look forward to seeing you in that location, Looking Glass Salon, whether you're getting a haircut, style, color, or Flying W Boutique for the great selection of different products they have available. Nice, some clothes, some very nice decorative items too as well. Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon and halftime. Brought to you right here on KSMO Media. Well, very low-scoring first quarter, 7-5 with our score with Cuba on top after that first quarter. But Cuba opened it up a little bit with 17 points in that second quarter. The Tigers could only muster 6, and they trail it by a score of 24-11 here in that second half. Leading scorer in the game, or scorers, I should say, is Morgan Pilkington and Tyra Haffer. Each of those girls have 7 points, and then 6 for Jalen Haffer. And in that first half, Tyra Haffer did reach some milestone. We don't know which one it was, but anyway, congratulations to her on reaching the milestone as a stop play. Gave her a little plaque, got a picture, etc. And so somewhere in her career, she has achieved a milestone at Cuba High School. And again, we want to tip our cap to her. That's 4 years in the making. So, again, to Tyra Haffer, congratulations on whatever the milestone was that she did achieve. Courtney Karen had 4 points in that first half as well. For the Salem Tigers, leading scorer was Addison Fulton with 6. Emily Strange had 3, and Faith Kaminsky had 2. Leading rebounder in the game is Morgan Pilkington with 6. 4 for Tyra Haffer, 3 for Courtney Karen, 2 for Emma Harris, and 1 each for Leah Schmidt, Jalen Haffer, and Haley Shockley. Total of 18 rebounds for Cuba in that first half. The Salem Tigers leading rebounder, Taylor Fulton with 5, Emily Strange with 4, and Addison Fulton and Faith Kaminsky each have 2. Raven Gillum and Abigail Terrell also have 1 each. Free throw shooting, Salem 1 of 4 in that first half. The Cuba Lady Wildcats 10 of 12. Salem Tigers had 16, make that 15 turnovers, And they had a total of 4 steals. For Cuba, they had 12 turnovers and 9 steals in that first half. Nobody shot a three-pointer. Well, at least they shot them, but they didn't make them. So no three-pointers in that first half. We are at halftime. I want to remind you, tomorrow night we'll be back with Salem Tiger boys basketball. They'll take the Thayer Bobcats. That game will get underway with a 2-quarter JV game at 5:30. 2-quarter freshman game at 5:30. To be followed by a JV game at 6. And then the varsity matchup followed by 7:10 on KSMO Media. We hope you join us here at the gym. If you can't make it, you can stream it on KSMO Media. I always want to thank our great sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you Tiger athletics and events on KSMO Media, like Tater's Sporting Goods and Taxidermy right there at the junction of 19 and 68. Stop on by and pick up your supplies that you might need at Tater's Sporting Goods and Taxidermy. And just a smidge down the road, it's New Life Auto on Highway 68. 453-4812, 453-4812. Find out how they can put new life into your auto. New Life Auto here in Salem. It's halftime, 24-11. Cuba on top. We'll come back in 2.5 minutes with the start of the third quarter. It's KSMO bringing you Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Winter Car Care at K&H Auto Supply, where you'll find great deals on Park City Conventional 5 quarts of motor oil and MicroGuard filter, $26.99. Hot Shot Secret Diesel Fuel Additive for $17.99. And Lucas High Mileage Fuel Treatment for $8.99. That's at K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We're getting ready for the third quarter to begin. It's being brought to you by Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. He is the agent you can count on to keep yourself up to date with your insurance needs, be it auto, homeowners, farm, life, or any other type of insurance you might need. Call Willie, 729-4941. Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance, bringing you the beginning of half number 2. I want to thank the local on 4th Street for being a proud supporter of our Salem Tigers. They do a fine job down there and have some of the best wings you're going to find around. If you haven't tried them yet, whoa, you need to. 206 West 4th Street downtown, 453-2702. And if you don't have time to eat them there, have them to go. Yeah, they can make them to go for you. 453-2702, the local on 4th Street. Let us start quarter number 3. Salem has the ball in the inbound to Emily Strange. Out to Taylor Fulton between the circles. Taylor trying to get away from Shockley. Flips it left side. Gillum has it. Gillum starts out there in place. Well, in place of Abby Terrell, who looks to be on the bench with an ice pack on her. Don't know what the situation is, maybe on her wrist. 24-11 our score as Shockley has it. Shockley goes all the way back in the corner. Karen with a 3. It's short, comes out high, and then Faith Kaminsky almost takes the head of Karen right in her jaw. The ball came out quickly. Karen went for it, and Faith almost became a casualty of that collision, but the ball went out of bounds off of Cuba. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Half-court defense for the Lady Cats. They lead it by 13, 24-11. Here's Fulton with it. On top to Strange. Strange left side pass to Gillum. Gillum inside to Strange. Across it goes to Taylor Fulton to Kaminsky. Back to Gillum. Has trouble with it. Spins. Goes back to Faith Kaminsky. Man-to-man coverage right now by the Wildcats. And a turnover by Taylor Fulton. Goes right in the hands of Haffer. She kicks it back to Shockley. Will hand that ball off to Karen. Karen right in front of her own bench. Courtney goes down the corner to Jalen Haffer. Down underneath, putting the shot up, missing, putting it back up and in. Was Tyra Haffer off the rebound as Morgan Pilkington missed the shot. And Haffer puts it home. Taylor Fulton, right side pass to Gillum. Gillum on top to Kaminsky. Left side pass to Addie Fulton. Addison out in front of the Tiger bench. Down low it goes to Kaminsky off the glass. It's good. Nice job by the Tigers to get into Faith, who had that 5-footer. Back the other way, Courtney Karen. Right side pass to Pilkington. Down low it goes to Haffer. Kicks it outside, a three-pointer up and offline. No good. Tipped and brought down by Haffer along with Pilkington, and a foul's going to be called underneath. Morgan Pilkington and Haffer both underneath the basket. Outside our Lady Tigers. Foul called, by the way, on Addison Fulton, her third. Free throw is good. Tyra Haffer hits that one. She is 4 of 5 in this game. She has another one coming. 27-13 to score. 6:01 to go, third quarter. Free throw, it is no good. Tipped and goes out of bounds off of Morgan Pilkington. Terrell still got that ice pack on her, looks like her wrist. We hope Abby's okay. As a pass by Emily Strange, intended for Taylor Fulton, knocked out of bounds by Tyra Haffer. (27-13) to score. Pass inbound, stolen away by Cuba. Addison Fulton kind of cued that one away a little bit. Here's pass, kind of got loose out of the hands of Courtney Karen, but it comes back to Shockley for the three, and it's offline. Karen brings down that rebound, kicks it back, out on top, back to Shockley as Haffer got it over there. Now Karen, down low, the pass intended inside for Pilkington, stolen away by the Tigers. Gillum gets it to Kaminsky. Kaminsky has that ball stolen away as well. Just back and forth each team with steals here. Now Haffer the other way. Outside to Shockley. 5:09 to go. Down low. Put up and in by Tyra Haffer. Haffer now with 5 points in his third quarter and 12 on the evening. 29-13 to score. Fulton goes right side to Addie Fulton. Taylor and Addie playing catch. Down low to Strange. Back to Taylor Fulton. Struggles with it. Back to Strange underneath to Kaminsky. Outside it goes to Gillum trying to bank it in. Won't go. Brought down by Pilkington. Off to Shockley. Shockley the other way. In the left wing down in the offensive zone. Goes in the corner to Tyra Haffer. Haffer baseline, stops, goes underneath the basket. Goes back to Haffer. She misses that shot. Addie Fulton gets poked in the eye as she and Haffer battled for it. Addison Fulton went up, and that ball was right there, and her and Haffer battled for it, and she inadvertently got the finger in the proverbial eye. 29-13 the score. She'll check out for a moment or two as Trista Dooley comes in. Here's Strange getting it across to Taylor Fulton, and she walks to the ball. .410 to go in this third quarter. 16-point Lady Cat lead. Ball comes in to Courtney Karen. Karen left side pass to Garbo, who struggled with it, and the ball goes off her hands out of bounds. Looked like Garbo wasn't really ready for that pass to come back to her. The pass looked to be a little bit off the mark as well, but she really wasn't prepared to get it. 4 minutes to go here in this, the third quarter. 29-13, low scoring contest tonight. Here is Strange, goes down low, intended for Kaminsky, but again another steal by Cuba. Fifth turnover, fifth steal. Make that sixth turnover and fifth steal for the Cats. Ball comes loose, taking to Darius Karen, kicks it back to Garbo. Maya Garbo down low to Haffer. Pilkington all the way across, hits the rim and trying to pass it all the way across. Ball turned over, stolen away by the Salem Tigers. They now have two steals, and now another steal for Cuba on the pass by Taylor Fulton. Trying to thread the needle just doesn't work very well as Coach Jet Mullally calls timeout. 3:18 to go, third quarter. And that timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Reminding you, if you're changing insurance coverage on your life, car, or home, get the best deal. Call Jonah at 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. We'll be right back here tomorrow night when the boys play Thayer. That game gets underway 5:30 with a couple of freshman quarters. I'll follow that up with the JV contest at 6, and then the varsity matchup will be at about 7:15 right here on KSMO Media. 3 steals now for the Salem Tigers, and now another steal for Cuba almost, but Strange will take that ball back away. Pass goes across to Dooley, down low to Kaminsky. The jump shot partially blocked, comes down in the hands of Strange as well as Hafford. I don't know what they're going to call here. I guess they're calling a foul on somebody. Going to call it on Jalen Haffer, and it'll be her third. 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Dooley trying to get in, does to Strange. Strange double teamed and has that ball taken out of her hands by Haffer. Back the other way comes Garbo. Garbo bounce pass right side, getting it to Schmidt. Schmidt all the way across to Haffer. Back all the way across the other side. Back to Garbo underneath to Pilkington. That pass intended for Tyra Haffer, stolen away by the Lady Tigers. They come to center court, giving it off to Strange. 2:20 to go third quarter. Taylor Fulton has it. Salem down 29-13. Dooley fires it up in the air way too high, and Haffer steals it away. Haffer all the way down off the glass, missed it, brought down and controlled by Garbo. Garbo pass underneath, stolen by the Salem Lady Tigers. That's their 5th steal. The other way, Fulton now to Trista Dooley. That shot is nowhere near, too hard, and brought down the backside by Jalen Haffer. A long pass for Tyra, and she is able to keep that in bounds. That ball bounces off to Garbo all the way across to Schmidt for the 3-pointer, and it's good. First 3-pointer of the game belongs to Leah Schmidt, and it's 32-13. Pass across to Gillum. Gillum back Taylor Fulton, stolen away. That's 10 steals now for the Cuba Lady Wildcats, and driving all the way down, laying it up and in is Maya Garbo. 10 steals and 12 turnovers for the Lady Tigers now, and Coach Woody wants a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. If you're changing deductibles, talk to Jonah how that affects your premium. 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. 34-13, Cuba on top. This is Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
On Wednesday night, Missouri Tigers are back in action against Texas A&M. 7:30 will be the pregame show. Tip-off at 8. That's here on KSMO Media, AM 1340, FM 95.7. Girls will be back in action against Steelville on Thursday. We'll have that contest here on KSMO Media as the Lady Cardinals come to town. And then our boys will be at Mountain View Liberty on Friday night. We'll be down there to bring you that SCA contest right here on KSMO Media. The Blues will be off until Saturday and Sunday when they have afternoon contests. One in Buffalo on Saturday at 1 o'clock, 12:30 pregame show, and one on Sunday against Montreal. Again, 1 o'clock is face-off time, 12:30 pregame show on KSMO Media. With the ball, Dooley down to Kaminsky. She scores. 34-15 our score, 19-point Cuba lead. A minute to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass, getting it to Shockley. Left side pass to Garbo to Shockley. Now goes down low to Pilkington. Shot misses, brought down by Kaminsky. Kaminsky with 45 seconds to go. Off to Taylor Fulton. Taylor down the right wing. Stops, top of the key. Fires it across to Walters. Allie Walters back to Faith Kaminsky. Right side pass to Trista Dooley. On top to Strange. Her three-pointer, it's good. 34-18. Emily Strange, each team now with a 3 in this contest. Garbo comes down, almost walked with it. Now knocking the ball down was Pilkington that goes out of bounds. 8 turnovers for Cuba, 5 steals for Salem, 12 turnovers for Salem, 10 steals for Cuba. They have 19 steals in the game. Wow. And we're still only in the third quarter. Ball goes out to Kaminsky. 9 seconds left to Dooley. To Strange. Strange with 6 seconds. A long jumper. It's no good. Kaminsky with a putback. No good. And brought down by Haffer, and that does it for 3 quarters of play. It is 34 for the Cuba Lady Wildcats and 18 for the Salem Tigers. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. That's brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader's your agent. Drop by 1414 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. He can help you with your insurance questions or call Willie at 729-4941. Willie Strader and Farm Bureau. Going into the fourth quarter, the Lady Wildcats have a 16-point lead. They inbounded to Shockley. Salem coming in with a 4-17 record. Shockley, top of the key, left side to Haffer. Now to Pilkington in the corner, all the way across. Carroll gets a shot up, but it will not go. Put back up by Haffer a couple of times. She can't get it to go. She is fouled underneath the basket. She'll go back to the line where she is 4 of 6. And the foul on Salem. It's called on Taylor Fulton. Free throw is good. Well, Cuba has had a good night at the free throw line. They're 11 of 14. Now 12 of 15. And 13 of 16. They've only missed 3 tonight. And they lead it by 18. And Fulton goes left side to Walters. Walters goes down low to Taylor Fulton. Fulton trying to throw it back, has that ball stolen away by Cuba. They bring it back the other way. Here's Haffer all the way across. It goes to Shockley, down low to Pilkington. On top to Carroll. Wants that three-pointer big time, and she gets it. Hits the rim, hits the backboard, and goes down. Courtney Karen. 39-18 our score. Here's Walters with it. On top to Kaminsky. Right side pass to Fulton. Fulton trying to go down low to Faith Kaminsky. That shot blocked, taken out of her hands by Haffer. Long pass to Courtney Karen all the way down, and Courtney is fouled there as she goes to shoot. Foul's going to be on Allie Walters. Not a shooting foul. Got the foul in before the shooting process. Second team foul on Salem with minute 5 into this fourth quarter. Courtney Karen trying to get in, does to Haffer from 10. Jumper's good. Tyro at 16 points, 41-18. Lady Cats. Pass goes right side to Taylor Fulton. She goes back to Emily Strange. Strange down low for Kaminsky off the fingertips of Haffer. Goes out of bounds. It stays with the Salem Tigers. Faith was guarded by two of the tall trees here for Cuba. Pilkington and Haffer still able to get a finger on it, but couldn't control it. Now here's Walters. Walters in the corner to Taylor Fulton. Down low intended for Emily Strange, but kept alive and stolen by Cuba. Man, they have been very aggressive with their hands in the paint. 12 steals in the second half. It's usually what you get in a game. Shockley has it now to Karen. Across it goes to Haffer. Down low to Pilkington. On top to Shockley. Karen wants another three and pinballed out, no good. Brought down by Haffer. Haffer back underneath. Puts it up and in. That was Jalen Haffer with a rebound. The basket by Tyra Haffer. Here's Dooley trying to get to Faith Kaminsky. Trying to get that ball outside to Taylor Fulton and does. Taylor trying to get back to Kaminsky. On that baseline, flips it up high and goes off of the support. Faith a little too strong with that one. Banked it off the support. That holds up the basket here at Salem. 5:42 to go. 43-18. Cuba with the lead. 5:40 left in fourth quarter. With that ball carrying all the way across, it goes to Jalen Haffer. Now top Shockley. Shockley right side to Courtney Karen all the way across the floor to Jalen Haffer. Back to Shockley, back to Carroll for another three, and Karen hits this one. Courtney Karen hits another three, 46-18. Back-to-back threes now by Karen, and she now has 10. Pass underneath, chipped and stolen away by the Lady Wildcats. Tigers now with 30 turnovers in the game. And now the pass in front goes to Tyra Haffer underneath to Shockley. She scores. And now the Cats are pulling away, 48-18. Fulton gets it down, trying to fire in the corner, and trying to keep it alive was Dooley, but she could not. I'll say it actually went off of a Cuba player last, so it'll belong to the Salem Lady Tigers as Morgan Pilkington will check out. Didn't have one of her normal nights, but still had a good night with 7 points. The pass stolen away by Cuba. They bring it the other way. Shockley down the middle of the floor. Jump shot's good. Right now, Cuba can't miss. 50-18 our score. Gillum has it. Gillum looking inside. Goes all the way across to Trista Dooley. Dooley flipping it back to Emily as Strange gets it right side pass to Fulton. Chucks a three and banks it in. 50-21 our score with 3:45 to go. Pass left side to Jalen Haffer all the way across. Here's Karen. On top Shockley. Shockley left side tended out there for Emma Harris. She goes back to Shockley with 3:30 to go. Underneath the Haffer lays it up and in. Tyra had an easy basket there going right down from the low post. She crossed from left to right, was wide open, took the pass, banks it home. 52-21 our score. Here's Gillum trying to pass it inside. Stolen away again by Cuba. Getting it off to Karen, and she can't get it to go. Haffer with a rebound, can't get it to go. One more crack at it, and she does score. Couple of rebounds to help pad the stats there for Tyra Haffer. Missed the first follow-up, got the second follow-up. Here's Fulton trying to pass it in, goes back to Dooley. 2:45 to go, clock is running, and that pass over the head of Gillum by Faith Kaminsky. And that's turnover 17 in the second half, and turnover number 32 on the game for the Salem Tigers. Well, all the Haffers come out. And pretty much the JV team now checking in as they get to Leah Schmidt, just a freshman. A very young Cuba team, though. 3 seniors, 1 junior, and everything else sophomores and freshmen. Ball tied up by Taylor Fulton. And the possession arrow ball will favor Salem Tigers. Actually, they're going to call a foul on Leah Schmidt. 2 minutes to go in this one. Dooley will bring it up. Salem down 54-21. Fulton had that ball stolen away, and here comes Cuba again, all the way down. Missing the shot. It was Garbo. It's still battled for on the floor, tied up there. And a possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers as Allie Walters ended up on the floor with it. And Rebecca Bipp checks in. She'll bring it up. Rebecca flips it over to Dooley. Trista goes down to Emily Strange on top. Faith Kaminsky. 1:15 to go. Now to Walters. Walters out on top to Strange. Left side pass, Dooley. Back to Strange. Strange in the paint. Jump shot, no good. Taken down and controlled by Harris under the basket. Her 3rd rebound as she starts up the floor to Harris. Harris underneath the basket all alone. Missing the shot, putting it back up, and then was Sage Haynes. Haynes missed the first one, got another one, and Coach Woody just got hit with a technical. And I'm not sure what he said, but it was the magic word. And so going to shoot 2 will be Emma Harris. That will stop the clock on the technical. The young official, who I have never seen before, is the one that teed him up, as he was right there at the bench area, just immediately turned around and teed him up. 57-21. They'll start the clock again once the ball's inbounded. Schmidt checks out. Jada Sanders comes in. The inbound comes back to Harris. Harris almost lost it, gets it back. Bounce pass goes to Garbo. Garbo bounce pass underneath, putting it up, missing that one was Sanders, brought down by Kaminsky. 30 seconds to go in this one. Kaminsky turns that ball over. That another steal. Garbo the other way, all the way down, lays it up and missed the shot. Brought down and comes back on the floor to Garbo. Jump shot partially blocked by Dooley. 15 seconds left, and there is a girl down on the floor. 14 seconds to go, and Harris face first on the floor. Hopefully Emma's okay. She went down awkwardly, and Coach Mullally comes out to greet her player. 14.4 seconds left. The Cats will have the ball on the floor. Trying to inbound it, they do. Ball comes loose to Garbo. Jump shot is up and no good. Ball comes out. Shot put up by number 20, Annika Ferris, goes out of bounds, and that's going to do it. This game comes to an end. 57 for Cuba, 21 for the Salem Tigers. And we'll come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great race, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include United Country Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker-owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more. On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and we welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
Well, Salem Tigers fall to the Cuba Lady Wildcats by a final score of 57-21, go to 4-18 on the year. And Cuba, again, look, I think they have 16 wins now, 16-8 on the season, and led by Tyra Haffer, their senior. She had 22 points tonight and finished with 11 rebounds, so a double-double for the senior, who did set some type of school milestone. Do not know what that was, but congratulations to Tyra on that. Had quite a supporting cast tonight as well, as 10 points for Courtney Karen in the game, 7 for Morgan Pilkington, and then 6 for Jalen Haffer in the contest. Then we have 4 points for Haley Shockley in the contest, and 3 for Leah Schmidt, 2 for Sage Haynes, and 1 point for Emma Harris, and 2 for Maya Garbo in the contest as well. Cuba out-rebounded Salem 32-19. Salem's leading scorer, well, they had 3 of them. Faith Kaminsky, Addison Fulton, and Emily Strange all had 6 points in the contest. And Salem Tigers had 3 points from Taylor Fulton in the contest as well, finishing up with 21 points. Tigers only got 10 points in that second half and 11 in the first half, so not a big scoring night for them. They did keep Cuba at bay for the most part in that first half. Cuba then finally broke away on free throws in that second quarter, hitting 7 of 8, and that kind of extended the lead out, but otherwise a pretty even game for the first half. In the second half, all Lady Wildcats as they win it 57-21. Tigers, again, way too many turnovers. 33 turnovers for the Salem Tigers, and most of those were steals by Cuba, 25 of them. And unofficially of those 25, they scored off 17 of those 25. That's quite a few to score off of. Most of those coming in that second half that they scored off of on the turnover. Salem Tigers had 9 steals of their own, which is not a bad total usually for a game. And Cuba did have 20 turnovers, which is quite a few. But they do have a lot of young players as well. And so that may not be that out of reason number for them as well on the year. But they end up with 57 points, Salem with 21. Nobody fouled out of the game for either team, and just 5 3-pointers hit in total in the contest as well. And Salem actually had 2 3-pointers, missed one in giving the stats to Ben. I apologize for that. And we see the final score 57-21. Salem Tigers girls will be back in action Thursday night when they host the Steelville Lady Cardinals, and we'll be right back here to bring that one to you here on KSMO Media. We'll take our final 1-minute break and come back to wrap things up. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Here at KSMO, we'll be right back tomorrow night as the boys take on the Thayer Bobcats in SCA play. That game right here on KSMO Radio. It starts at 5:30. We won't start at 5:30. It'll be a freshman 2-quarter game at 6. The JV game will play, and we'll have the varsity contest about 7:10 with Tiger Talk coach Jared Patterson as Thayer gets ready to come to town and take on our Salem Tigers. On Wednesday night, the Missouri Tigers take on Texas A&M. And we'll have that contest, 7:30 pregame show, 8 o'clock game time on KSMO. For Krista back at the station, for Ben operating the controls on the video side, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanking you for joining us for Lady Tiger basketball. They lose it to Cuba tonight by a final score of 57-21. Have a great evening and good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger basketball. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Uni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger basketball.